well enough, strong enough, bold enough, cute enough, just enough. This giving love off, yes it's hyper tough. Not to be focused on you like you ain't interested. Try to pin me off to another man, am I missing it? Riding in a new whip, bitch I'm catching looks on the way. Really it is indicative. On their face I'm handing my love out. What a waste, you loving the way I'm caressing your body, grabbing your waist. I'ma be honest, I like a little bit of chaos. Vending machine going off, yeah fuck a kiosk. I am the winner like the cabins in the ski loft. Mask on when I head out, there'll be no peel-offs. When I leave you for the season, I'm balling on bitches for no reason. They tired, they out of job, no ignition to put their keys in. You invited me here, I'm just looking for what's real. I'm just looking for what's real. I need the real thing.
Sad Man is in the building. What's good, EJ? Wallace, my dude, what's good, man? Welcome. Welcome.
I need the real thing. No pushing, crack them bones. If you're the real thing, come on, baby, let's.
Claim to be real, but you got that lace front. You're all fake, but expect for me to go and stay pumped. Scared of who you are and what a nigga may want. And to think you probably could have been my day one, but you got that fake ass, fake titties, fake nails, fake hair, fake lashes, looking like all these females. You know the details, appearance leaving me derailed on IG, putting yourself up, resell. So what you value? A couple of bucks, and you want the next nigga to give a couple of fucks. Wasn't trying to buy the cow cause you was giving it up. You can tell I want the milk by how I'm gripping the cup, but it seems we disconnected like unplugged cables. How much do I make? What you bring to the table? The behavior's nonsense, but it's what we've enabled, and we wonder why the real thing seems like a fable.
I need the real thing. Not no virgin, cracked and bone. I need the real thing. Don't want you to leave me alone. I need the real thing. Not no virgin, cracked and bone.
Burnt Beats, welcome.
If you're the real thing, come on, baby, let's.
I seen Doom Ghost in here. Yeah, what's good, fam? Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, this is a low-key banger. I don't listen to this song enough, but I listened to it last night and I was like, oh man, I don't know why I don't bump this enough. It's kind of a banger. And it's funny because when I was writing it on stream, I was trying to be all nice. And I came out with the most dastardly verse ever. But it's funny. That's funny. All right, well, we're gonna get right into the cook up tonight. I'm probably only gonna stream until about midnight because I gotta shoot a video after this stream, and then I gotta pack up all this crap. Destructo, what's good? I know you don't really do IG and all that stuff, but Sir Chumpa Flexiton gave you a shout out on IG for the Hydrosynth. Thank you again for that as well. What kind of beat do y'all want to hear today? I just got done making a beat for my demonstration. Y'all want to hear a trap beat? Y'all want to hear a boom bap beat? Y'all want to hear a lo-fi beat? What y'all want to hear? What y'all want to hear today? I'm down for whatever. Yeah, he got it. I know he's happy because he posted it on his story and he tagged me, so I shared it as well. Viral, what's good, folks? Welcome. Jungle. Jungle's not really my strength. I don't think I've ever made a jungle beat. I do want to get into making some like house music, some jungle and some house. I even want to make some like, some straight EDM music and stuff, but I just haven't gone there yet. That just hasn't been my vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't done it. I think because I've been making a lot of synthwave beats lately. So instead of making jungle and house music, I've kind of ventured off into like synthwave. I kind of like making synthwave beats. I mean, I can always make some kind of lo-fi boom bap banger. I'm not against that. Y'all know that's my alley nowadays. Let's see what I'm gonna use here. 94 BPM. That feels like it's kind of slow for some drum and bass. What's the typical isn't like the typical BPM like 120ish or something like that? I feel like that's what the typical BPM is.
It feels so lovely to be here tonight. What a beautiful art. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're so lovely. Everyone's so lovely.
Everyone's so lovely. What's good, Farza? 165 to 85. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could. It's not really my range of motion anymore. I think I was saying in the last stream that I used to make beats that tempo, but not really anymore. I haven't used this in a while. Doom, 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 doom goes. Make any type of beat, but it's gonna need a rolling cowbell. Thank you for the super chat, my guy. I appreciate it greatly. I really do. Dave Break, I think I said what's up, Brody. If I didn't know, what's good, man? What's good? Yo, I heard the new Chili Peppers. I think I seen something where he said they made it for audio files, so they didn't use any compression on the CD or something like that. Hate when I do that. Maybe. Bitch. You gonna learn today. Yeah, I'm gonna record a video tonight, but I'm not going to edit it. I'm gonna edit it on the plane tomorrow. So I'm not gonna drop it till Sunday. Yeah, man, it's like 4 hours and 20 minutes. So it's like hella long, but it's all good. Because when I get there, I leave here at 7 at night. But then when I get there, it's going to be 8:30. So it's not that bad. And I got one of my friends is a musician there. So my kids and my ex-wife are gonna pick me up from the airport. I think we're gonna go get a bite to eat. They're gonna drop me off, and then my boy's gonna come over, and we're gonna probably do the typical. I just got into town. This is what the Airbnb looks like. Blah blah blah, all that stuff. But then I think after I finish editing the video, because on the plane, editing the video is only gonna take like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It should be a pretty easy video. But I'm probably gonna make like a beat, and then I'll probably do like I'll make a few samples so that we have something to go through. Cause I mean I have a ton of beats, but I don't know what he's gonna want to rap to. I don't even know if I could make a beat with a cowbell. I'll find a way. I'll find a way for you to get a cowbell into this beat. But cowbells aren't typically my strong suit. I don't even know where I have a cowbell at on here. Is there a cowbell in here? I don't even know if I have any cowbells on my computer, on this computer. Bro, I might not even have any cowbells on this computer. I know I'm about to lose my producer card for that one. Cowboy funk. That is crazy, huh? I just don't typically use cowbells, man. It's just not my it's not typically my thing. We're just gonna go with long chords. We're just gonna go with long chords today. beat just sounds off to me. I don't know. Something else. We'll come back to the top layer on this piano. The struggle is real right now. What's up, Kari? No, that's just the instrument. That's just what this piano sounds like. It's a lo-fi light. It's a free piano. Well, free lo-fi plugin. But I love that jazzy space, and I love this Goldheim wood too. I love that. I might switch to that. What's up, Bam? What's goody? Yeah, Ab don't like no brass or no horns. I might throw some brass and some horns in here just to shout out my dude Ab. I don't know if I have anything good with any brass or horns on here though. That's one thing that I loved about the studio is that it did have some pretty good horns in there, some pretty good brass and some pretty good horns. I mess with some brass and horns though, but I don't think I have anything that has any good brass and horns that I could use anyway, because I don't have the internet on this computer. I don't know if you guys remember, but the damn Wi-Fi driver went out again on this thing, and I can't send it in until I get back from Vegas. But I'm about to go hard on them when I do send it in. I'm about to be like, y'all gonna have to do something, man. I just sent this to y'all.
Good morning, darling. Oh, would you like a cup of tea? It'll be delightfully scrumptious.
And it's going to my favorite of all the sound sources right now would definitely be this Unclean Machines. I'm gonna grab a guitar from here. Really. notice the last stream I had, dude, everything was clipping for some odd reason. I need to pay attention to the meters on the live stream thing as I'm making these beats. I want to find some like weird noise to put in here as well. So like some kind of like, what is it, Retroland sound? Because I'll be loving these sounds. What did I miss? Is it, yeah, sometimes cuz I'm a jerk and my headphones aren't up the loudest cuz my headphones are hooked to my interface. Everything's going through my interface, so the volume out on my interface isn't the same as the volume coming in. Is it like super distorted to you guys, or does it sound good? Let me see. I might be too loud coming out. I might be too hot coming out. Now tell me what it sounds like. It sounds better now. I just want to make sure, because sometimes it's, you know, it's the power of using Streamlabs and interface, all the other stuff. It just, you know, it's not always the same. So sometimes I have to change it, because some streams, everything sounds perfect. And then I can go to the next stream and then it sounds like doo-doo with the same exact settings. Yeah, man, I wanted to do a video. I wanted to do a video on now it looks like it's like hella low. That's just the mic though. Is that check? Is my mic super low? Damn interface. Damn you interface. Damn. Maybe that's what the problem was. Maybe I had the mix all jacked up. Now, tell me if it sounds distorted still. Now it sounds better. I think it's just how because I'm an idiot and I had my the mix on my interface jacked up. All right, bet. We are in there. We got action, Craig. We got action. Save this real quick. I want to find some other kind of weird noise. Let's go to Pigments and find something weird. Let's find something weird. Yeah, man. So I was going to do a video with, but I'm not going to do it now just because I'm just probably not going to. But on like deals and stuff, because I like doing the deals at the beginning of the month, because you know every month they have deals. So y'all are on stream, so I'll tell y'all about. There's a fire deal on Plugin Boutique right now. It's like a $5 deal, and it's got like Union, which is a synth. It's kind of a CPU intensive synth, and then it's like got this Glitch Masters plugin that comes with it, and then there's another plugin. But it's super dope because you get UJam Fat 2 for free. So the amount of things that you get for $5 is like absolutely amazing. I can't pull up the deal on my computer because again, the Wi-Fi driver is messed up. But it's a fire deal. I would recommend checking out because the UJam Fat 2 is like a drum machine, and it has pretty good drum patterns and stuff in it. Some pretty good drum sounds. But for $5, you get the Union synth, which is pretty straight, and you get that Glitch Masters. It's like a multi-effect plugin. And then if you were ever wanted to get anything from Output has a 35% off deal right now on all their plugins. And then if you get Arcade, you can get an additional 10% off. So basically, in essence, you get 45% off of like Portal or Thermal or anything like that. It's not bad deals. Not bad deals. It's not what I want. I don't even want to use this, but I'm about to use it. We're gonna make it work. And we're just gonna have it drop. Yo, so I'm in this. I always talk about this sports group. So I run this sports group on Facebook, and one of the mods, I guess he called somebody some kind of name, but it was his boy. You know how Facebook has been lately, where they've been policing everybody's comments. So they gave him like a 5-day ban, and so we've been roasting this dude on in the group. Like everybody's been tagging him because he can't respond. So it's like hundreds of people just tagging this dude in every post and just clowning. It's just kind of funny. And so he's in the mod chat talking smack. I hit him with the I heard you wear something about heard you wear booty pants just to let thigh meat hang out in the wind or something like that. It's pretty funny. Yes sir they are, Chris. Yes sir they are. The only thing that I don't have packed is this stuff. So like after I get done streaming, I'm gonna record a video. And then after I record the video, I'm going to pack up all my camera. I'm going to take some of the lights. So like some of the smaller lights, I'm not going to take the big light that I normally use, my ring light. But I have like these lights that are like, that look like this, that I use. Like it's my key light. But and that red light back there in the background that you see is actually a light that's like this, but it has like a red gel in it. So like if I move out to the side, I know you guys have probably seen it before. You can't really see it because the chair is in the way. But it's just a light like that has a red gel in it that faces the wall. So I'm going to take both of those so I have some proper lighting. And then I'll probably take my old interface. Well, not probably. I'm going to take my old interface, my old Rode mic, because I'm going to shoot videos and stuff down there where my kids go to sleep. So I'm still going to do like, reviews or something if something comes out, because something's coming out. iKey Multimedia is dropping Moto Bass 2 any day. And so I want to do that. I know a couple of beat makers. I know one of my homies, he doesn't really do like YouTube and stuff, but he's like super dope. He's a super dope producer. He's a rapper too. I've been knowing him for like 20 years or something. And we're supposed to link up on Thursday. I'm not sure if I'm going to go over to his house or if he's going to come to my Airbnb, but we're supposed to link up and do some stuff. But he's got like a studio at his crib. It's pretty nice. So I'm assuming we'll probably go to his house. And then I'm supposed to link up with, I know that one of my homies tomorrow is going to actually get up with me. He's not a producer, he's a rapper. So he's going to come over and we're going to probably record a song after my kids and my ex-wife leave. And then I'm supposed to get up with Young Beans too, but I don't know how that's going to work. I've hit him up yesterday night, so I'll see if he hits me back. But he was talking about he might be able to get a studio studio time for real cheap at Palm Springs at a studio there. So that would be super dope if we could get something there, and then I could have me and my homie go there, and that would be just super dope because it'd be like 2 fire producers, me, you know what I'm saying, and then my dude Black Adam or Imperial, he raps too, so that'll be super dope. I was trying to get up with Chris Puntalon, but he wasn't feeling that, so he never responded back, so it's all good. That would have been dope, though. That'd have been a good collab. Yeah, that Moto Bass does look sick, but I'm probably only going to do a review over the free version, the Moto Bass CS, because I'm probably not going to buy the full version. I should have got the Moto, it was on sale for like $75, and I'm pretty sure you could probably cross grade for like 50 or something. But if I would have known that Moto Bass 2 was going to come out, I probably would have got it, but I didn't. Oh well. Oh well. I still want to find a weird sound to put in here. Like, I just want some kind of like weird noise. It's not what I'm looking for. What are you doing to me? Yeah, I want something like that. Just play at the beginning. I always gotta have a weird noise in there. Yeah, there's a bunch of good free basses out there, but you know, I like IQ Multimedia. I know a lot of people always, you know, badmouth them, or they don't necessarily like them, but I like them a lot, man. It's like I like them a lot. I like their product. I know, like, it gets frustrating with that company, like the first time that you ever download something. But then after the first time you download something, it's pretty easy. I don't really want to use a bass guitar though. we're just gonna go ahead and pull the sub up. Man, I already have a migraine. My head's killing me. Let me go ahead and drink some more Pepsi and make it even worse. I use obviously I use all kinds of different plugins, but I really like their plugins. I like their interfaces, their GUIs. I like the sound quality of their stuff. I like IQ Multimedia a lot. And like the only complaint for me about IQ Multimedia is the same complaint that you could have about a bunch of different companies, is that if you don't activate your stuff in a certain amount of time, you have to pay them like $9 or something like that, which is stupid. Or like to update the plugin, it's like $9. But what are you gonna do? You know, at this point, a lot of companies are doing that. So, not everybody, but then a lot of companies, you know, they'll come out with a new plugin, a new iteration of their plugin every year, and then they stop the service to the old version. So that's no different either. Nobody talks about those companies though. I don't know if I'm sold on that drum though. Cause y'all know I love these kicks down here. Which plugin is that? Viral? No, I don't own Melody Sauce yet. You know, I should hit them up because he hit me up like probably 6 months ago to do a review on the first Melody Sauce, but I didn't like the douchebag that I am. I didn't even respond to his message, which I should have. I should have just said yes or no. But I didn't even respond back to his message like I should have. But I didn't even respond back because I'd seen the plugin was like 2.5, 3 years old, and it's like I'm not trying to do a review on Melody Sauce when everybody and their mom's already done a review on it and it's already, you know, like 3 years old. Like some plugins I like to do reviews on, but like I just didn't want to do it, I guess. I should have, but I watched a lot of reviews and I just felt like it wasn't necessarily AI. It was more random midis that they had stored up that they had already created, because everybody's video that I watched had the same midis playing. So it was like, this isn't AI, because I've already done reviews on AI stuff. So it's like, this isn't necessarily AI. So I didn't choose to do the review. But like I said, I should have hit the dude back. But I might hit him up and see if he wants to send a copy over, and I'll do a review on it and check it out. Because I have a lot of AI plugins. I want to do a competition. I want to do a versus video with all of the AI plugins that I have. That's definitely not going to be the one. Like I can never make hi-hats like this work without processing them a bunch. I don't know why. But I guess we all have the kind of stuff, the sounds that we like to use. Chat froze. There we go. Sir Chump of Flexington, what's good? Yo, if you're in the chat just hanging out and you ain't said nothing, say what's up so I can say what's up to you and give you a shout out. I want to give everybody some love tonight. It's going to be about a week before I stream again. Status, what's good? Chase Maurice, what's up, Brody? Glad you're here. Yeah, man, I definitely want to see that Hydrosynth in action, Sir Chump. I need to see it. I need it. I wish Behringer would just hurry up and drop those, because they're coming out with super cheap emulations of like some Junos and stuff like that, but they're only like the 25 key ones, and they're like the key beds, or like the key beds on the Microfreak. I would probably swoop one of those ASAP, like, because there's one that I like that it's like replicating, I think it's a Juno 6, and it looks, I like the way that it looks. A lot of people online are talking smack about it, but I personally like the way that it looks. So I kind of want to swoop that. I mean, I'll probably get that regardless, because it's, you know, super low. Dave, it's Friday. You know we barbecuing over here. We barbecuing everything. Wednesday's tacos. Friday is barbecue. We know the drill. What you barbecuing tonight? What you got on the grill? What's on that grill? Tell me what's on that grill. Yeah, I know we don't use a lot of Behringer stuff, but you know, for $100 you can spin the dice on that on those scents, because it's just, you know, it's just another scent. But I think it would be fire, you know, because it looks like it has a bunch of controls. You know, just it looks like it's all right. PlayStation 2 up in the whibs. That grass-fed beef. That yeah, I seen that FL Keys MIDI. The only thing that sucks about that is, like, I already have a MIDI keyboard. I mean, I guess I probably wouldn't get one. I wouldn't get one until they have like a 49 key keyboard, because I don't want to necessarily downgrade from a 49 to what is it, a 37? That's what it's a 20, what is it, a 20? I don't even know is it a 25? I know it's at least a 37. Might be a 25 and a 37. I watched old boy's video on it yesterday. Mixed in Key. Is that his name? You guys know I'm talking about, Michael. The dude, you know. Hi, welcome to my channel today. And in today's video, we're going to go over compression, we're going to go over EQ, and we're going to go over how to put slight saturation on your vocals to make them sound crisp. You guys know who I'm talking about. I like his channel, so that's not a knock to him or a disrespect. But I seen his video on it yesterday. Y'all know who I'm talking about, though. I rock with his channel, though. I do. I really do. I really like his channel. I like his content a lot. So it's not a slight. Cello Cubana or Cello Cubano, what's good, Brody? Joshua, what's good? Yeah, that did kind of make me. I mean, I'm not salty because I've had this keyboard for a year and I absolutely love this key. I mean, I love this keyboard. I love it. But I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, stank face when I seen the video, because it looks like it's the keyboard that we've all always wanted for FL Studio. You know, it looks like it has all the control that we've always wanted. It looks like it's for real the keyboard that we've all wanted. And so when I seen that it came out, I was like, oh, this is boo boo, you know. But a year later, you know, maybe one day I'll get one. Ain't gonna be no time soon though. The next thing I'm focused on is some synths. Yeah, I think that you can use the Hydrosynth as a MIDI too. It probably does viral. I would assume it would, because it's made by Novation. So it's I would assume so, but it's not gonna work like if you look at the videos or you check it out, it's the absolute perfect keyboard for FL Studio. Like, it controls everything, to where most keyboards can only control so much in FL Studio. I've never seen a keyboard and a MIDI controller that can control everything in FL Studio, that can do everything perfect, you know. And like, or I had an Akai MPK 49, right? And for the first week that I had the keyboard, it did everything it was supposed to do. But then for some odd reason, it just never worked perfectly again. But this one is dope, man. It's got a sequencer on the keyboard. So the pads have different modes. So like with the pads, you can make the pads, you can use it as like a sequencer, and you can sequence in your different drums and stuff. And so it goes through the channel rack, which is super dope. So as you're programming, you know, you can do your kick in, then push a button in it, or go down to the next, you know, the next thing. And then you can, like, you know, program where you want your claps in, your all that stuff. But it's super dope. It's super dope the way it's super intuitive. And then it comes with some software too, which is fire too. But it's like $200 for a 37 key keyboard. It's a little much. But it comes with addictive keys, the paid version. It comes with some ClevGuard stuff, like ClevGuard tape and a different plugin. And then it comes with something else that's a decent plugin. Is there no ARP on the FL keyboard? I thought there might be. I could be wrong though. But it looks to be fire. I mean, it looks to be the keyboard that every FL Studio user always wanted. What's good, bro? Welcome to the party, the celebration. Everybody's invited. Let's go ahead and bust these drums over here a little bit. Dude, I just love the initial setting of this tape plugin. Like, this was another one that I had slept on until they ended up sending it to me. But I love the way that this makes snare sound. Like, I love the way that this makes the snare sound. Like, just the little bit of difference. Like, it just makes it stand out a little bit more in the beat, you know? Like, that subtle difference just makes it stand out so much more. Yeah, we're making that take a bath and read a book type beat tonight. This is that I'm about to ride to Starbucks and get a mocha type beat. This is complete opposite of the plugin that I was looking for. I wanted to tape Mellowfy, but I don't think I have tape Mellowfy on this computer, which is a travesty. Oh, I do have it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good luck, Kari. If you had a Dallas Cowboys sweater, I could guarantee you'd be safe. But you know, we'll cross our fingers and hope for the best. Cayman Rider Cyclone, what's good? What's up, bro? Welcome. All the best of the luck to you, my friend, on your voyage. Let's go ahead and render this out as an audio clip. I think you guys already know what time it is with this. We're going to go ahead and turn it around on them. Reverse, baby. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh, I messed that all up. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't remember what I did. That's what you get when you start doing stuff differently. Oh, that's funny. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's gonna be fire. That's about to go ham, and whenever I probably just use that for like, well, obviously at the intro, but then like the second verse or something too. What you got to say, brother? Just make sure when you say it with your chest. Split by channel. Do 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 do. Let's get the snare up in here. Let's find some kind of loop. You're afraid to ask her out, man. Don't be afraid to ask her out. Here's the thing about girls. So the most she can say is no. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally the most that she can say is no. And so like, if you never make a move or you never try to holler, then it's never going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So like, try to like make her laugh a little bit. You know, like that's the key to like, I feel like the key to being able to holler at a girl or be successful with a girl is make her laugh, you know, figure out what she thinks is funny, make her laugh. And as she's laughing, slide in, let's go out and do something sometime. I don't think this is going to work, but this is a fire loop. might be a little bit too much going on. Ask Doctor something. Yeah, man. Just I mean, I can't stress enough. Just figure out how to make her smile, man. If you can make them smile, because think about it like this. Look at every major comedian ever. Every major comedian ever has a super dime chick. You know what I'm saying? Comedians be having some fine women because they're funny and they make the women laugh, So if you can just figure out, how to flirt, be kind of, I can't necessarily tell you what to say because I'm not in your situation, but I would just recommend trying to figure out how to make her laugh. I mean, you can be super gusto. I remember when I was in school, um, I remember one time, man, there was this one girl and she was a cheerleader. Um, and I was just in the middle of class. And I remember when I was just joking with her, like, I sat here and she sat behind me, like right here. And she was just super fine. All the dudes wanted to holler at her. And I was just, every day I'd be nice and whatever. I mean, I knew the girl obviously because we went to school together. So we've known each other for X amount of years. And just in the middle of class, man, I was, just making her laugh. And I was like, I don't remember what I said, but something like, just let me get your number and I'll just hit you up and we can finish this conversation later. And then everybody in the class turned around and they're just staring at me and her. And she was like, oh, I'd love to. And boom, 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 boom. She wrote the number down and gave it to me. So obviously you have to be willing to risk the embarrassment, the failure of being rejection. But I mean, it'll go away in a week or two. It'll go away quick. Rejection is always going to be part of dating. You're going to have some people who like you, some girls who don't. It is what it is. You'll come to learn that through time though, Right, Chris. Right, man. I'm right there with you, man. I am right there with you, man. I just always crack jokes. But that is always, man, that's always the best way, man. Always the best way. Because everybody always wants to, you want to, I mean, this isn't a scientific fact, so don't take this as fact, but everybody wants to be happy. And like, if you're laughing and you're in a good mood, you're pretty much happy, So I feel like, and again, this isn't a scientific survey. This isn't proven. This isn't fact. But I feel like part of the reason why women will get with funny guys is because they have a sense of happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this dude can make me happy because he's funny. So, I was just always naturally, I'm all about cracking jokes. Like, I would much rather sit in a room and do the Jones, you know what I'm saying, with the homies than sit somewhere and be serious, and have this like conversation about, because I know we talk about all kinds of stuff on stream and we talk about all kinds of stuff on stream, but I would rather sit somewhere and just clown all day long. And so I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's either, if you have obviously if you're attractive, they're going to be attracted to you. If you have a lot of money, they're going to be attracted to you. But I feel like the third out in there is if you're funny, you can, dude, you can pull some girls that you never thought that you are way out of your league, because all you're doing is just making them smile, making them laugh. I don't want all this stuff going at the same time. That's not what I'm gonna do. This beat is super chill. I feel like I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing because I feel like you took what I said and completely decided to go in a different direction, which is fine. Do what you want, but like a poem's typically serious. But do what you want. Again, another thing about like trying to get girls and so on and so forth is confidence. So if that's something that you're skilled in, you know what I'm saying, that'd be a route to go. But I wouldn't say, I definitely would recommend not getting on your knees and singing for her, unless you can sing, because if you can sing, then it's a different story. But if like you do poetry, you know what I'm saying, and that's something that you do and you're good at it, then, obviously, then maybe that's something that you do. But don't like make it like, don't not write poetry and then try to write some poem, because it's not going to be A1. Honestly, I don't think it's going to go as you think it's going to go. Again, I'm not there. I can't tell you what to and what not to do, so I don't want to make that seem like what I'm trying to do either, because I can't tell you what to do. Like I can only give you suggestions. But if like you don't typically write poetry, I wouldn't suggest just going out on a limb and then like, that's like if you don't rap, you're not going to just walk up to her and just start kicking raps, because that's not something you do. Yeah, Dave, why isn't the YouTube game for you? That's like my guy Clint, man. Clinton Robinson. I know y'all see he hops in here all the time. He'd won one of my beat contests. I think he won my first beat contest. My man live streams on Facebook every night, and I'm like, bro, you need to live stream on YouTube because he's super dope. He's a dope producer. Like, I'll catch his live streams, you know, maybe not every night, you know, because obviously I do content every night or stream and stuff. But like, I typically, like, when I get off stream tonight and after I record this video, he'll probably be live streaming on Facebook, and so I'll probably hop in his live stream and I'll probably watch him for like a half hour or so. But it's like, what frustrates me about him is that he's a really dope producer, but he live streams on Facebook. And when you live stream on Facebook, you're pigeonholing yourself to just your friends. So like, let's say you only have 900 friends on Facebook. I don't know how many he has. I'm not trying to underestimate or overestimate. But like, let's say you only have 900 friends on Facebook. Then you're limiting the crowd of people that you can share your material with to 900. And typically your friends aren't interested in watching you do streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, I have some friends that hop in here from time to time and they watch the stream, you know, people I grew up with and stuff, but that's not their interest. Like, if I was doing a live show, yeah, they would come out to the live shows and stuff and they would get, you know, rowdy and stuff like that. But just sitting down and watching you produce beats, that's not what your friends want to do, because they don't understand the whole process of beat making as to where you're, you know, if you were on YouTube, your subscribers, that's what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I watch people's live stream. I mean, a lot of y'all know I be in live streams all the time, you know, chatting or commenting or stuff, because it's what I do. So it's what I'm interested in. So like, I feel like, a lot of times, like, if you're like stream on Facebook or stuff like that, you're limiting the amount of people that you can stream to, you know, because it's hard to get, there's no discoverability on Facebook, you know, like Facebook isn't going to recommend your live stream to people who aren't your friends. So, you know, yeah, Facebook does suck, but for some odd reason, I can't pull myself away from Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, Facebook is my main social media platform as far as like communicating with people. For some, well, I guess, I don't know if you consider YouTube social media. I really don't know what you consider YouTube. But because YouTube would probably be my main, because I watch videos and I do videos and I do content and stuff. But as far as like talking with people, like, and like, you know, doing memes and making posts and stuff like that, I'm old. So it's like, yeah, man, boomers, we are definitely keeping Facebook alive, man. Or Gen X, we're definitely keeping Facebook alive, man. Like, Facebook should have died off. Facebook should have died off as soon as they started censoring people. Because, like, Facebook be so stupid, dude. It'd be so dumb. Like, you get on Facebook nowadays, and if you drop an F-bomb, Facebook might ban your ass for, depending on what you say after the F-bomb, depending on the words that you type after that F-bomb, Facebook might ban your ass for a week or a month. And it's like, dude, I am talking to my friend. I know this person for 30 years. I am allowed to say F-bomb this to this person without them getting offended, you know? I'm not bullying them. Facebook don't care. Facebook will straight ban your ass. I'm surprised I don't get banned on Facebook more often, because I do talk a lot of trash on Facebook, but I've kind of got it down to where, like, I be censoring words. So, like, if I'm about to drop an F-bomb, you're going to get, like, a at, you know what I'm saying? An at, you know, whatever, instead of the U, an at symbol. Or, like, I censor all my stuff where I just misspell curse words. So, like, you know, like, I'll spell shit with a D or whatever. So Facebook ain't never coming after me, because it's like, man, you're not going to get me, Facebook, you know? Because it's like, I don't even want to be on your platform, but everybody I know is on your platform. So it's like, if Facebook banned me, I would be so mad, because it's like, I don't even really want to be on your platform, but yet you're going to ban me. If there was a Facebook alternative, I would use it. Like, I don't feel like Twitter or Instagram or like Reddit, I don't feel like those are like good substitutes for like what I like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know why I don't use Twitter. But I should use Twitter. I mean, I have an account, but I don't ever use Twitter. I don't ever get on Twitter. I wish, I don't care what y'all say. I still wish that MySpace wouldn't have been so dumb. Because of all of the social media sites, MySpace had the most potential, because you can design your own page. That was what was so dope about MySpace. And you could play music on your page, and like I don't care what nobody says. I know MySpace disappeared 15 years ago. But dude, they need to bring back some social media site needs to allow me to be able to create my own background. So when people come to my page, they get my background, they get to hear the music that I want them to hear, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, Twitter be crunk. Twitter be crunk. Twitter and Reddit be like lit, you know. Reddit be super lit though. Like I can't even mess around on Reddit, man. If I mess around, and like what sucks too about social media, what's cool about Facebook. Okay, so here's what's cool about Facebook. I can get on Facebook and I can talk shit to all my friends without any repercussions, without any worrying about anything, you know. But like you can't really like I can't get on like Reddit and talk a bunch of trash because then people like all I do on those sites was like post my videos and stuff. So then it's like can't really be a content creator talking trash to random people online because you know you get a bad rep. So obviously the goal is to grow your brand. So when you're talking shit to people on Reddit, you're not growing your brand. You're like making people think that you're an asshole and all this other stuff. So it's like, I can't mess with Reddit for that reason. Is because everybody on Reddit, like they be trying to trick. It's so many damn trolls on Reddit and Twitter. Yeah. Twitter definitely has bad takes, man. It's because everybody has a voice. And so they're, oh, excuse me. Bet y'all didn't want to hear that. But it's because like on Twitter and like MySpace, everybody has a voice. And so since everybody has a voice, people who shouldn't get to talk. You know what I'm saying? And so that's like, if it was 1995, 99, 2005, these people wouldn't be able to get on Twitter with these following. It's, you know, what's extra bad about Twitter and like Instagram is it be like these beautiful women who are just not the most intelligent people. I'm not going to insult these women, and the same with guys, you know, but they be like these women who are very attractive and these guys with like these crazy personalities that have these huge followings that just get on the internet and say the absolute dumbest thing that you could possibly imagine. And it's like their whole following takes that shit like it's gold and then they run with it. Yeah, I only really go on Instagram. I'm not really good with Instagram, man. I need to do more content. Like, I need to do more content on those sites, but I just don't. You know, I do so much content on YouTube. But I use Instagram for like contacts. So like, you know, a lot of y'all know, like you can message me on Instagram and that's like the easiest way to get a hold of me. The easiest way to get a hold of me is if you Instagram me, because I'll typically respond within a, you know, couple minutes or, you know, an hour or so. Because I'm, you know, we're all on our phones all the time. So it's like, you know, I'll get the notification. I'll just respond, you know. That's literally the easiest way that you can ever get a hold of me is if you Instagram me. But I don't really post on there a lot, you know. It's just more of a avenue for people to be able to contact me. The easiest way to contact me is by asking me if I want food.
Bruh.
Oh, killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. See, I'm in America, man. We don't really do WhatsApp. I know some Americans do, but we don't really do WhatsApp. We do text messaging. We do good old text messaging. That's what I mess with. Oh man, I wish I had the internet, man. I want to get on the internet and look at some stuff. Cause I got just to look. WhatsApp is big in like Asia and Africa. It's big everywhere but the US. Like everybody uses WhatsApp except for the US. Dave, you use the bat signal. You look up into the sky, and when you see your signal in the sky, that's when you decide to respond. Yeah, I like I mean, I kind of like handcuffed to like still use like Facebook because that's where I like, you know, I share my videos and stuff. And then like I'm a mod in a couple groups, But like, what's kind of dope is like one of the groups I'm a mod in, I don't have to do anything. They don't expect me to do anything at all. And it's like, it's a FL Studio group, and there's like 100,000 people in the group or whatever, something like that. But they don't expect for me to do anything. They made me a mod, and went over all the rules with me. And after about a week, I was like, I don't know if I can do this, man, because like I don't have time to be like approving all these posts and like reading through everybody's comments and shit, man. I'm like, I got a lot of stuff to do, you know. Like I do a lot of content, y'all know that. This is what I was telling the admins and stuff. I was like, man, I do a lot of content, and you know, I work, and so I just don't have time. And they were like, well, that's cool, man. You can just be a mod or admin. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all good. You don't worry about that shit. We got all that stuff, man. You just hang out. If you see something, you know what I'm saying, then say something, you know, but just keep doing what you do. Cause I post in there a lot and stuff. So it's like, that was kind of cool, you know. Then they made me admin. They promoted me from mod to admin after I told them that. So that was pretty cool, you know. But that's probably why I use Facebook the most, is for promoting. And then the sports group, I am very active in that group though. But it's like, I've been running that group for 3.5, almost 4 years now, for almost 4 years. And it's like, I just like the people in that group, because it's like, you know, once you've been in a group for so long, and if everybody in the group is active, then you get to know the people in the group. And so it's like, it's just so many different personalities, and it's just so funny, you know, like, you know, you just talk, it's like talking to your friends every day, you know? Yeah, dude. Could you imagine having to rely on a pigeon to relay a message to somebody in a different city? Yeah, texting is free in the US. So well, for most phone services, I mean, if you get a bootleg phone service, it might not be free, but like all the major companies, texting is free. So that's why you see Americans are just like, why would I get WhatsApp when texting is free? That's why we typically don't use WhatsApp, you know. You'll either text somebody, or you'll send somebody, you know, a message through Instagram or Facebook or whatever social media site you want to use. That's typically how it goes here. But yeah, I I I always want to get WhatsApp though, because you know I talk to a lot of people in different countries, and they're always like, "Why don't you WhatsApp me?" And I'm always like, "Whatever, dude. Why don't you text me?" But now it makes sense. Now it makes sense as to why they want you to WhatsApp them, because I didn't realize that y'all had to pay for texting out of America. That's crazy. He said, "I don't text, man. I don't phone call." You know what I'm saying? Like, don't call me. Don't call me. You know, we could be having a great conversation, and then if you're like, "Well, I'm gonna call you real quick," that's probably gonna end the text message chain, and that's probably gonna end the conversation for the day. You can text me again tomorrow, and I'll respond, but don't talk about calling me, because I don't like talking on the phone. I mean, I'll talk to a few people, but I worked jobs where I was always on the phone. You know, like I just don't like the phone. I don't like calls. Like when I was a GM for so long, and it was like you get off work and all day long your phone's calling. People are calling you on your phone. When you're at work all day, people are calling you on your phone. You know, I hate it. And then I worked, my job is like, I was, you know, now I was on the phone. So it's like, I don't really like talking on the phone, you know. And just don't call me late for dinner. You can call me whenever, but just don't call me a bum. Don't call me a bum producer. That's funny. Yeah, I wish I had. 'Cause I'm not gonna make another beat, so I'm just gonna talk for a little bit. But I wish I had, like I said, I wish I had the internet, because I want to go look through some stuff. That would have been dope. I could have just looked through all the deals and talked about them, and then clipped the video and made a video with that. But damn, computer. I'm probably not gonna lie. I'm probably going to send the computer back, get it fixed, and then sell the shit and buy a new computer. Because I think the computer would be fire. It's a great computer, but the damn Wi-Fi driver doesn't work. And what good is a computer without a Wi-Fi driver? What good is a freaking computer without a Wi-Fi driver? So I'm gonna sell it. I'll sell it for like a, $600 or something. They'll get the warranty. So if there's an issue, they can ship it off, and if they have an issue, I'll facilitate to get it fixed. But I'll probably just get a damn computer I was gonna get in the first place, a Lenovo. Cause I gotta have a computer for my job. So I can't wait for tomorrow though, y'all. Viva Las Vegas. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Check out this beat again. Yeah, I'll bring y'all back. I'll bring y'all back some stories. Is that a good enough souvenir? That should be the greatest souvenir of all. I'll tell you guys about how I don't know. I'll tell you guys whatever stories. I can't wait though, cause like I think I was telling y'all. I think we were talking about it last time. I never had In-N-Out before, so I'm gonna have In-N-Out for the first time on Sunday for lunch. I can't wait. I can't wait. About to get my fries, animal style. Better be good. And then I'm gonna go to Top Golf on Monday. Probably gonna go to the kids museum and an aquarium on Tuesday. I think I'm gonna go bowling or skating or something on Wednesday. Make some music the other days. Come back. Come back to Atlanta. It's good that I missed the heat wave, man, because it was 90 degrees in Vegas all this week, but it's going to be like 80 degrees tomorrow. I think 82 degrees on Sunday, and 79 degrees on Monday. And then it's going to be, like 60, 70 degrees the rest of the week. Yellow peppers, are they hot? Because I like spicy food. 101 degrees in April. Oh man, I would be so mad right now. That's like in Nebraska this week. It snowed in Nebraska this week. And so like that's one thing I don't miss about Nebraska is like it'd be the middle of April and it's still snowing. Like you gotta be kidding me, Mother Nature. Like why nobody asked for this snow? Why are you still coming? And nobody asked for all this. That's one thing I don't miss about come back with a hangover story. I don't drink, so I won't come back with a hangover story. That I won't do, my friend. That I won't do. Oh, you mean like the movie Hangover? I got you. Never mind. Yeah. Wake up with a tiger in my bathroom. I still want to know how the tiger got in the bathroom. Yeah, but I guess 17 degrees there is what, like 51 degrees though, because we're talking about Fahrenheit. We're in America, so we don't. America does what they want. We talk in inches in Fahrenheit. Yeah, it was chilly today here too. It was probably about 50 something degrees. It was chilly here. I mean, not chilly, but you know, it's been like 70 degrees or so all the past couple weeks. So, and I think it rained yesterday, so it was kind of like 50 something degrees here yesterday too. But that's not bad, you know. I like anything above. I'm cool with anything above 33 degrees, like Fahrenheit. Like if it's above freezing, I can deal with it, cause I can wear a hoodie or whatever, you know. But once it starts getting below 33, once it gets to like 5 degrees and like negative, you know, negative degrees, oh, I hate life. I hate it, cause I'm super, you know, cause I'm skinny too. Obviously, as you guys can tell. So it's like when you're out in that cold and like it feels like the wind is just smacking your bones. That's the worst. I'm sure I would, Chris. It's nice there 24/7. Y'all don't even have winter, do y'all? I mean, what's winter? What's winter like in Bali? You know, it's like 60 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's still, you know, you could still go swimming if you wanted to in the wintertime there. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I didn't think y'all had a winter. It must be nice. I would never move because I'm like here. Atlanta's nice, so there's not really winter. Like winter here is like, granted it gets cold, but it's like 40 degrees. You know, it might snow once this year. It snowed one time in the 4 winters I've been here. It snowed. Have I been here 4 winters? Since I've been here, it's only snowed one day. One day of damn. Yeah, it's only snowed one day. So sorry, I'm just trying to think. My brain isn't working right. But it's only snowed one day. So, you know, it's been cold enough to snow other days, but it just doesn't snow because it's no rain or no precipitation. But I love it, you know. I love it. Especially when you come from like Nebraska when it freaking snows for 5 months out of the year. That's the worst, dude. I would never move back to somewhere like that. It's the absolute worst. Dealing with snow is, there's nothing worse than having to deal with snow, you know? Because, like, I love driving in the snow, but I hate driving in the snow because other people can't drive. I can't even click on it. But yeah, I don't know what y'all want to talk about. I got like 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes and it is absolutely hot as hell in here. I've never even been out of the United States. Oh, Montana's got to be bad too. I know it snows up there. You're close to Canada. And nothing's wrong with Canada. Not hating. I'm just saying you're close to Canada, so I know it's snowing up there. I didn't even know it could snow in Tucson. You know? I didn't even know it could snow there. I didn't even know. -3. Oh, I hate that kind of weather. That's the kind of weather when you turn your car on, you gotta let your car heat up for like 20 minutes. Because your car's like, nah, fam, you're not gonna be driving me yet, man. I'm gonna have to warm all the way up. Like, I feel like God made the Middle East and was like, nobody should ever live here. And we're humans, so we're like, nah, we're gonna live here anyway. Like, I don't understand how, you know, I mean, I grew up there. So, you know, obviously I didn't have a choice. But it's like, I don't see how anybody could choose to want to live in like the Midwest where it's cold. Like, I always thought about maybe moving to Chicago one day. when I was living in Nebraska. This was like when I was in my 20s though, because I love Chicago. I love the city, and I was born in Illinois, but I love the city of Chicago, and so I always thought about maybe one day I might move to Chicago because I love it there. But I lived in the Midwest, so I was used to snow and I was used to the cold and I was used to all that stuff. But I don't know, now that I don't live in the Midwest, I couldn't foresee myself ever being like, yeah, let's go ahead and just move to Chicago where it's freaking, where -5 degrees there is like 3 times colder than it is in freaking Nebraska when it's -5 degrees because of the damn lakes and stuff like that. Near Long Beach. Oh, it snowed in Phoenix in 1997. That's brutal. He said it's a long time ago though. I remember. I think it was. What was it? 1990. It might have been 1997. I remember. Yeah, it probably was 1997. I remember one time. Yeah, it was 1997. It was the most brutal snowstorm. It was the second most brutal snowstorm I ever seen was in 1997. It was like so bad. I was a manager at Papa John's, and like I was like 16 years old. So like I was like a kid, and like it snowed so bad that I couldn't even really go home because it was the way that you had to get from my job to my house, it just wasn't happening. So I ended up staying at one of my coworkers. He was a cool kid. He was 16 too. His mom was super nice. I ended up staying at his house for like 2 days because the roads were so bad. Like they closed down everything, And so it's bad when you live in Nebraska and they close stuff down because they don't close down shit. It don't matter how much it snows. They're not closing down nothing. And then I remember maybe like 2008 or 2007 or something like that. It snowed so bad on Christmas. Like it snowed like feet, but the day before Christmas, but it didn't stop snowing. It snowed for like 3 straight days, like hardcore snow. It snowed so hard that you didn't see grass from Christmas all the way to March. Like the snow was such a heavy snowfall that it just, and it's going to be cold every day. So the snow's not going to melt. So it was like, nobody saw grass for 2.5, 3 months. That's insane to think about, so much snow that you freaking don't see grass for 2.5 months, 3 months. He said, my Christmas here is on the beach with the coconut. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Diddly dee. What is that, Shrek? Small ones, big ones, some as big as your head. Yeah, hail is no joke either. Last time it snowed, yeah, I need to see. Yeah, and that's one thing about LA too, is though that y'all don't have a lot of grass in LA, do y'all? Aren't all the yards like in Friday? Like where everybody's house, you know what I'm saying? Like your yard is non-existent. I mean, I know it's not as bad as like New York, because New York, it's terrible. Like they don't have yards in New York. Oh yeah, it is Lion King. Yeah. Fact checked me on stream. I see you, Sir Chump. He said, yeah, there's grass. Chris, you've been all around the world. You've been around the world. You've been player hated. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why they got us faded. I don't know why they hate us. Is it our ladies? Because we drive Mercedes. Baby, baby. Yeah, like I said, I've only been around the U.S. too. I've only been to I've never been to Cali. I've never been to New York. I mean, I've been to Chicago. I've been to Dallas. I've been to St. Louis. I've been to like, Minneapolis, obviously Atlanta, Indianapolis, Kansas City, Omaha, Denver, Vegas, West Virginia. I mean, I've been through Tennessee, obviously, coming to Georgia. I've been to like Wichita, Kansas. That was pretty cool though, actually. I went to Wichita because one of my ex-girlfriend's dad lives there. And so he invited us down for the weekend. And that was a pretty crunk weekend, man. Like he was super cool, man. Me and him had a good time, man. He was probably the coolest person's dad, like coolest dad of a girl I ever dated in my life. This is when I used to drink. So like he got me super bent, man. They took us to like, it was the first time I ever been to one of those places that has like, this is probably about 15 years ago, which Jesus Christ, time flies when you sit back and think about stuff that was happening in your life. Jesus, 15 years ago, I can't believe that. But like it was like when like a go-kart, mini golf, bowling, like those places didn't really exist back then. And so like this is one of the first ones that I went to, and like dude, he got me so bent. And like when you got beers, they were all cups that were like, they're like 32-ounce cups. And so dude, me and him got so folded. But he was cool, man. He was cool as a fan, man. He was extra cool. That dude was nice. Barbecued for us and took us to a game, and he was cool. I don't blame you on one. I don't blame you. It's probably why I've never been to out of the country. Might have been in some trouble when I was younger too. Oh, I've been to Breckenridge too. I went skiing when I was, dude, the craziest, the wildest thing that I probably when I sit back and reflect is when I was like I think I was 17 or something. I had to have been 16 or 17. I was a junior in high school, and I was in DECA. So I don't know if some of you guys know what DECA is, or FBLA. It's all basically the same thing. In our school we had DECA and FBLA, but they're basically, like the same thing. And I was like an officer in DECA. So which was crazy too, because I was bad as hell. So I was always like, I was like an anomaly. Like I was like a stoner when I was growing up, and I was bad as hell. But I was like a manager when I was 16. I had my parents made me do ROTC, so I was the flight commander in ROTC. I was in senior senate. I was the officer in senior senate. It just didn't make any sense. Like how the hell is this badass kid get all these? It just didn't make any sense. But like it's kind of some anomaly ass shit. Typically somebody who gets in trouble all the time and who's a pothead isn't going to be the flight commander in ROTC but we went to we had a ski trip in high school, and we got to pick the mentors that went with us. So the mentors were basically just like 19 and 20-year-old kids who had just graduated. And so those are the people who stayed in the rooms, one mentor per room. But basically the mentors' significant others came, and all the mentors were friends. So they just dipped out and they did whatever they wanted to do. And so it was just like a freaking, like a 5-day binge of just drinking and smoking. And I was like 17 years old, so it was like, it was just wild, but it was a cool atmosphere because we didn't get in no trouble because we all stayed in our rooms, or we went to other people's rooms, obviously, because we all stayed in a resort in Breckenridge or whatever, I guess the resort wasn't in Breckenridge, but we stayed whatever city that is. I can't remember anymore at this point. Where Keystone and Breckenridge, where those resorts are, whatever, Frisco. I think it's called Frisco, Colorado. I could be wrong, but it was super crunk, man. And like I remember the first night, DECA, it's like a business club. And so it's like you focus on like learning business and stuff, DECA. So I remember the first night we roll up a blunt. As soon as we get into the room, we roll up a blunt, and we're smoking a blunt in the room, and we went to go start a fire because we had fireplaces in our rooms, you know, because the rooms were super nice, you know, because it was a resort. And so one of my boys, still one of my boys to this day, like he's my guy, like this dude Tommy Missile. And like, I mean, he's my guy. Like I've known him since I was like a little kid. We played little league football together and everything. That's just my guy. And he goes to start the fire, but he didn't know we had to open up the flint in the fireplace. So the next thing you know, it's like our whole room just goes up into smoke, and then it looks like there's a fire in the room. You know, we put out the fire and everything. We didn't figure that out, you know, right away. And then as soon as we put out the fire, the teacher shows up. And it's a good thing that, you know, that we had that fire because it took away the smell of the chronic. But we just knew that it was just that was one of the most fun times I had in my life. Because you know, we were like 17 and you don't have no parental guidance, and it was just one of the best times I ever had. One of the best times. And then like I was a manager at my job, so I had a bunch of money. So, you know, we could always go out and eat breakfast and do what it is that we wanted. And we were getting up taking shots at like, we was going to bed at like 3 a.m. and getting up taking shots at like 7, going skiing. I'll probably never go skiing again in my life because I couldn't take falling down. But I did have a lot of fun going skiing. Skiing was super dope. What's up, Jason? Yo, I ended up quitting ROTC because I kind of liked ROTC. It was all right, man. It was cool. Like, I used to get props, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, you know, I could shine my shoes real well, you know, and so that's always a plus. So every uniform day, I'd always get extra points for shining my shoes well. But it was just a class, you know, it was like the simplest class that you can possibly take. But I tried out for, I forget what it's called now at this point. It's been 20 years, but whatever it is, when you march, you know, and when you do the, whatever it is, the extra activity where, you know, you're marching and you're flipping the gun and all that stuff. And like, they didn't let me in because I was bad. So I quit ROTC. I'm like, man, I'm the flight commander and y'all ain't gonna let me in this? And they're like, nah, fam, this ain't for you. We're not putting up with your shit. You got a little bit of an attitude. So I ultimately didn't get to do it. Drill team. I only wanted to do it though because it was like, you know, you got the cool little cord around your little outfit, and you know, you was kind of a G. Like, you know, like in our school, ROTC wasn't frowned upon, and it wasn't like glamorized either. You know, so you could be in ROTC in our school and nobody would say nothing. Like, you know, it wasn't for like nerds or not like that, because I grew up on a military base. So it was like, well, Bellevue is basically Offutt Air Force Base, or SAC Air Force Base is like one of the top military bases in the country. And so Bellevue is the suburb that's right outside of Offutt, or SAC, whatever you want to call it. You know, SAC is what it's called now, but it used to be called Offutt. But it's all a suburb of Omaha. So like whenever the president like flies off, there's danger. So like for 911, but George Bush comes to SAC. Whenever there's a problem, the president comes to that base. And so it was all right to be in ROTC because everybody's parents were in the military, you know, so it was just like, it was cool. So like, you know, if you're in ROTC, you want to be on the drill team because that's the best thing that you can do on ROTC. So they didn't let me in. So I was like, F this. And then at our school too, it was either ROTC and gym, and I did both. And so that was always rough because it was like, I had gym like 3rd hour and ROTC like 5th hour. So it's like, man, I got to go change out of this damn uniform, and I got to put this uniform back on after gym. But I was a hyperactive kid, so there was no way that I was missing gym. There was no way. Skydra, what's good, bro? There was no way I was missing gym. Yeah, I mean, I definitely made some money in school, because I mean, I definitely, because I was working. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. I was working 32 to 40 hours a week. Like, you can only work 32 hours a week, but they let me work 40, you know, and it was like, I would close 3 nights a week. So I would work like, you know, 5 to whatever, midnight or something. And then I would work like 9 to 8 on Saturday and Sunday. So I was always the opening manager on Saturday and Sunday at the pizza joint at Papa John's, which was absolutely absurd now that I think about it. Because I was like, dude, I was 16 years old and they just gave me a key to this building, and they were like, "Here you go, you're in charge." And so I would open it up, and like I would be the only manager there until like 4 or 5 o'clock at night, and they were just like, "Cool." I mean, I did a good job. I was killing it, and then I ultimately ended up going and training people at two other stores. So like when 2 other stores opened up, I went and trained all the employees at these other stores, all the managers, because I was good, like I was just bad, but I worked hard, like no matter what I do in life, I always work hard. So like you guys can probably tell by this YouTube channel, I work pretty hard on this shit. But I don't know how they let my black ass run that restaurant. And then like when I quit there, I went and started. That's when I started at McDonald's. I was working like 40 hours there. So I was always working 30 to 40 hours in high school. See, I was going to go into the military, but then I opted not to because I probably wasn't going to be for me. But like I said, I was an active kid, but I don't know if I'd have been able to make it through boot camp. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. I don't know. Just being real with myself, sometimes you got to be real with yourself. I don't know if I could have took another grown man yelling at me, making me run. I don't know. They would have been whooping my ass every day, man. They'd been fucking me up. I don't know if I could have done that shit. I got a mouth on me. So I mean, I'm calmer now, and I'm like more collected and all that stuff now. But when I was 18, man, I was wild. Cigarello, what's up? This is a Rello beat. What's up, fam? Welcome. We're just talking a little bit before I got to sign off and do this video. Get ready to go to Vegas tomorrow. Traxaw, what's good? Maybe it might have been. You know what, man? It might have been Trax, but I don't know. I don't know, because I'm not here to. There's certain things I just don't know if I could do. I couldn't go. I couldn't have deployed. I'm not going out of the country to go do. I ain't fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Once you're doing it and once you're in it, it's not that big of a deal. But I can't foresee any situation to where I'd have been okay if they'd have been like, because I'd have been in the military during the Iraq War. Yeah. So like, I can't foresee a situation where I'd have been cool going to Iraq for 6 months and hanging out in the fucking desert. I just don't. And again, I get that. It's, you just do it because you sign up for it. You gotta hold your word. But I don't know if that'd been for me, man. I don't know if that'd been for me. I deploy these nuts. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. That video that I had was pretty fun, man. That's who I was supposed to hit up in Vegas. Yeah, I'm about to message that dude in the chat and see if he wants to get up. Because I'm getting up with, I was just messaging him earlier. I was on my phone earlier. I was on the phone. My guy, just to confirm that we were going to get up. But yeah, I'll see if what he's talking about. And, yeah, I'll see what he's talking about. Because I don't know I don't know where he does music at. I don't know what he does, but yeah, I'll try to get up with him. You said you hit him up on Twitch. Is he on Twitch right now? I'm in his when you told me to join his Discord, I'm not really active in there. But I joined it. He does it at his home. Yeah, that's how my one boy is too. Yeah, I'm not that guy either, man. I'm just not that guy. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'll hit him up because I get there tomorrow, but I'm getting up with one of my homies. Tomorrow night after my kids leave. So that'll be cool. Yeah, I think that'll be dope if I can get everybody to link up on Thursday, That will be super fire. You know, because then I can make a super dope video. You know, with just like a bunch of different artists. That would be a super fire video. But the thing about doing videos too is, I don't know. I'm still like, I'm not good at doing videos like that yet. You know, like I'm not good at like, you know, because me and Ab's video came out all right, but I felt like it could have been better. But I'm not really good with, I'm not really good with like shooting like anything other than what I shoot. So like, you know, these streams are fine because I've, you know, I've been doing the same shot, you know, the same angles, the same lighting for so long. You figure out how to make your stuff good. So it's like, or at least decent. I don't know how good my videos are, but at least decent, you know? So, you know, I got this down. I got like the still camera, staring at the camera, talking on a video. I got that shit down. I got that mastered for the most part. You know, I could be some things better. I could work on my editing, but as far as the video recording, I got this part down. But it's like when you start moving the camera and you got to like take shots, I don't got that shit in my bag yet. And then like, I don't have like different lighting scenarios. So I don't have like when it's daytime outside, I'm not really good at like setting the right exposure, the right, you know, aperture, all that stuff. I'm not good at that. I use a Sony a6 400, and then I use I have a premium lens. So I have like a Sigma, what is it? A Sigma 16 millimeter 1.4, you know, f. Yeah, I love this. I absolutely love this. I do feel like though, for like talking and stuff, that the Rode might have been a little better because the Rode's not so, it's not so, what's the word I'm looking for? I know y'all know what the word I'm looking for. Like this microphone picks up a lot of like it picks up a lot of plosives. But the Rode doesn't pick up as much. So like when I record, but it's like hit or miss because the Rode picks up more background noise, even though it's not supposed to, than this Neumann, from what I've noticed. So it's like, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like my voice just talking might sound a little better in the Rode, but when I rap, this mic blows the Rode out of the water. It's like not even a close competition. Like it's like night and day. Like you can hear, like when the vocals are on the track, you don't really have to do much with this. Like I don't really have to do much editing. I don't have to do much compression and stuff like that. It's like almost ready to go. You just have to add some light effects on there. With the Rode, it's like I have to do a whole lot because my voice is all raspy and it's dark, and that's a dark mic, but this is a bright mic. But you know, it's hard to get the mic away from your face, you know. But yeah, maybe I should just move it away a little farther. But I do love this mic. I absolutely love this. This is my favorite piece of equipment I own by far. Like it's not even a close second. But I think second might be, that's a hard one. Second might be the preamp or the interface. I like the interface too because the interface is like, the interface, some people talk about Apollo interfaces like they don't have good AD converters, but I feel like the AD converters in this are like night and day to my Steinberg, and like because you can just tell the difference. Like whenever I record a video, I know you guys can't tell because you're not listening for the difference, but whenever I record a video and I use it to two different computers, so sometimes I screen record. Most of the time, 90% of the time, when I do reviews, I do them on my Acer. So when I do them on my Acer, I record audio into my Apollo and then into my MacBook. And I separate the audio that way so that I can just get one clean take on that computer. And then, you know, I have a backup audio going on my on my mic, on my boom mic, shotgun mic or whatever, and then I screen record everything off my Acer. But sometimes when it's like a Mac only product, or if I'm having an issue with my other computer, then I have to record my audio into the other computer, and I have to use the Mac. And like you can tell the difference in the audio. It's like night and day. Like the preamp makes so much of a difference. That's a video that I want to do here in the future, is like the difference between how a preamp can sound. But I just haven't got to that video yet. A Shure SM58. I remember I used to use a Shure. I think it was a 58. Let me see something. Yeah, I think I did use a 58 or a 57. I think it was a 58, but I didn't record vocals in it. We used it for show. Yeah, we used to use these for those. These were show microphones that we used to use them for. I would recommend. I mean, you can use a Shure 58. I don't want to down it, but I would recommend getting a condenser mic, just because I feel like with a Shure 58, they're good mics, but I feel like it doesn't give you all the detail like a condenser mic will give you. Like a condenser mic will give you so much more detail. But if you get a Shure 58, you don't need phantom powder, so you don't really necessarily need an expensive preamp. You said my mic sounds nice. What kind of mic do you have, Rello? Destructo is definitely a legend. Rello, you're a legend as well, though, Brody. What up, Paper Chaser Los? Yeah, my man definitely has all the NPCs. One day I'll have one NPC. One day. Not today, not tomorrow. Probably not until this fall, but one day. What kind of mic do you have? 1-1? Yeah, when I go to Vegas, I'm not taking this mic. I am taking my my Rode though. I'm gonna take my Rode. I'm gonna take my my interface. My old interface though. My Steinberg. And then I'll probably just record with that while I'm down there. So it's gonna be some takes that don't sound super crisp, but it is what it is. You do what you can. But if I go over to my boy's house, I'm pretty sure he has super nice stuff. You said you still haven't used it yet. See, I want to get it, but another thing about an MPC is I have to think to myself, I have to learn it, and then I have to figure out how I'm going to incorporate it into my channel, because that means I have to get another camera, so I can have a drop down camera, but I'll just get some kind of cheap ass camera, like a little GoPro, or like one of those Sonys that are the Sonys that doesn't have like removable lenses, but I just want to make sure that it records in 4K. But then, I wouldn't be that big of an issue, because I can just, put it up like right here out of the camera view, out of this camera view, and then just have it face down, and then, No, I'm not going to stream in Vegas because I'm going to have my kids. So it's just the time is going to be so different. So they're not going to go to bed until I'm probably gonna let them stay up late every night. So they probably won't go to bed until like 10 Vegas time. So that means it's gonna be like 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably not gonna stream at 1. Probably at that point, I'll be more interested in recording a video or something. So I'm not gonna stream while I'm in Vegas. But I come back. Yeah, I probably won't stream again until, just being honest, until not this Sunday, but next Sunday. Because I come back on Friday. But when I come back Friday, I feel like it's going to be like 10 o'clock or something. It's going to be late when I come back. So it's like the process of getting everything set up to stream might just be too much for me. Plus I might be tired. You know, I don't know how I feel yet. But you never know. Depending on when I get back, maybe I might be in a good mood and I might want to stream, so I might stream. Because I think my flight leaves at... Let me see what time my flight leaves. Vegas. Let me see what time I come back. Sorry. Vegas, Viva Las Vegas. You know what's funny is I tell you I'll be getting those spam mails from oh yeah, see I won't come back. I won't get back until like 9:19 the day I come back. So that means I'm not gonna get my luggage until about 10. I'm not gonna get home until about 11. I probably won't stream that night. But you know what's funny is I tell you I'll be getting those spam from that Jalen dude at Indy. This dude been sending me messages that have been saying Delta Air, we want to send you to Atlanta. Spam messages, and I'm like, bitch, I live in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be sending me no messages from Delta Air instead of Delta Airlines trying to try to front. Perk Dog, what's good? What's goody? Yeah, I'm trying to get up with Young Bean, so that's somebody I want to get up with too. I was caught up in a conversation about that. Sounds like a conversation I was having the other day on just yesterday on Facebook. Somebody was talking about the Bible and whatever, and I was just like, we're gonna have to have a conversation someday about dinosaurs too. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all gonna tell me dinosaurs are real, but ain't nobody ever seen a dinosaur? How you gonna tell me what a T-Rex looks like, but ain't nobody around to know what a T-Rex looks like? We got movies where they simulate the sounds of these animals that we've never even heard of. I will only believe that dinosaurs existed if y'all tell me that dinosaurs are extinct because humans ate them. Because y'all know humans are just like big roaches. We eat everything. We eat everything until it's extinct. So the only way that I will believe that dinosaurs existed is that they start teaching that we ate them instead of some asteroid hit or whatever the excuse is. I know a hoe that looked like a T-Rex. Bruh. Oh, I'm weak. I'm weak. Yeah, I want to start getting up with some more producers that live out here. But I don't really know anybody out here, you know? Like, I moved here. I'm old, you know? So it's not like I'm like young and like, you know, I moved out here and started moving around and stuff. I'm old, so like I moved out here and just was working on music and stuff. But I want to do something where, like this summer, where I was talking to Ab about this. I don't know if I should really talk about it or not, but it may happen, it may not happen. But I want to like rent like an Airbnb with like 6 different producers or 4 producers and 2 artists or something. Or it can be like 4 different producers, another artist, and me, because I can rap and, you know, whatever, produce. And like do some like content that they're doing out in like the UK or like, you know, when four producers rent an Airbnb and, you know, they're all collaborating on songs and doing challenges and stuff. I want to do something like that to where everybody can collab and, you know, share some subscribers and, you know, have a good time and just get to know some more producers and people out here in this area who do the same, who are in the same, you know, YouTube spirit that I'm in. I mean, I know that like I'm like this, I'd be the smallest one. Yeah, like a beat house or something. Like, I don't know if you saw the episode where they was on all their channels where like produced by Jack and Ocean and Dixon Beats and Prod LLB and all those dudes. They all got together and they rented like a Airbnb and they all like stayed there for the weekend and they made a bunch of beats and stuff. But I think that would be just some dope content, you know. He said my wife looks like a T-Rex. She has some short arms and a big mouth and a big tail. I'm not gonna tell her you said that, man. That would be dope too. I mean, I would be down with all that stuff, you know. Channel's got to get a little bigger, so that, you know, you can make some money to do it. But what's up for sale? But we just gotta get there, you know. Philly, oh, Eric, I didn't know you were from Philly. I'm looking at you a little different now. Philly? Oh. Y'all are rough out in Philly, man. I'm a Cowboys fan, so you know what I'm saying? Like, Philly leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Pause. I didn't mind the Sixers so much. I actually used to like the Sixers. Not like they weren't my team or nothing, but I always like kind of like wanted to see the Sixers do well until y'all dogged out Ben Simmons. That kind of like left a sour taste in my mouth as well. Oh, okay. I can deal with Jersey. I can deal with Jersey. I don't have any issues with Jersey. No issues with Jers. Dirty Jers. Said I'm down with Philly. I'm down with the Dallas Cowboys. So obviously, you know, if you're a Cowboys fan, it's kind of hard to like Philly, man. It's kind of hard to like. It's not hard to like anything about Philly. Rocky was cool, I guess. Yeah. Rocky was cool, and I like cheesesteaks. Philly cheesesteaks is fire. That's one of my favorite meals. I could eat those every day. I like AI, man. He's one of my favorite. I like AI. You know, gave us short, skinny guys, you know, some hope and aspiration to make us think we could all be MVPs, you know. More stars than the Grammy. There is a lot of talent in here tonight. I be loving these streams, man. These streams be everything. And the videos and all that stuff. I was gonna make a cheesy post today on my feed because I don't really post that much either. Y'all get like something from me and like my you know, you can make YouTube statuses or whatever they call them, community posts. I don't really do that often. But I was gonna be like, I love y'all today, but then I was like, I don't want them to think I'm a cornball. So I didn't send the message out, but I literally pulled it up and I was gonna send out the message, but then I didn't. Because I was like, I don't feel like feeling like a cornball today. Yeah, Perk Dog be putting out some fire beats. I'm definitely down for like a producer convention. But like I just gotta get my channels gotta get bigger before I can start coordinating stuff like that. Because like I feel like at some point, because since I live in Atlanta, I feel like I'm in like the perfect city to like be hosting like conventions and stuff like that, or like trying to invite people out and like, you know, renting Airbnbs and stuff. But I only have, you know, 10,000 subscribers. So it's like, I can't get a hold of, you know, the big YouTubers, you know. I mean, I do, somebody tagged me and my guy, I can't believe I forgot his name. But I got a shout out in a video from a pretty big YouTuber. yesterday, which was pretty dope, on his live stream. Which, you know, that makes me feel good. And he added me too, so that was pretty dope. I can't remember his name. And he comments on my videos and stuff too, which is pretty dope. So it's always a dope feel. Sorry, I'm looking it up right now. And then somebody tagged me, or somebody hit me up on, which was pretty dope. Somebody hit me up on Instagram. My guy, brother Pablo, who'll be in here, he hit me up on Instagram to tell me that I was getting shout out in somebody else's stream. Let me see. Here it is. Very Sick Beats. Yeah, Very Sick Beats gave me a shout out in his live stream the other day, which that's pretty dope, you know, because I watch his content. So that was pretty dope. Don't move towards the Midwest, man. It's cold there, brother. Yeah, where y'all thinking about going to? The Midwest. The Midwest, baby. Yes, sir. Just don't say Detroit. Just don't say Detroit. Anybody ever seen that dude who, Minnesota? It's cold up in Minnesota. It's cold as hell in Minnesota in the wintertime. You going to St. Paul or Minneapolis area? I mean that's the same area, but or you can just move some random city in Minneapolis or Minnesota. Yeah, cigarillos from H-Town, Houston. Perk Dog, aren't you from Houston too? Oh, Rochester. I'm gonna need that Perk Dog Rello collab. Yo, it's funny. It's funny that I'm like, there's 12 people in the chat, and I randomly said Detroit, and my man was just like, "Hey man, I'm from Detroit." You know what I'm saying? I made it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, the luck of this guy. But I appreciate the kind words, man. You know, I mean, I know I don't know. It's hard. YouTube's one of those things. It's hard to gauge what you are. So like, obviously I know, you know, I'm not like a tiny channel. Cause you know, it's hard as fuck to get 10,000 subscribers, you know? I know it. Most people who do it know. Some people get lucky and they get a viral video that blows up. But what I do isn't necessarily meant for, I'm not really going to get viral videos, but what I'll get is like, you know, consistent subscribers, you know, people who rock with me, so on and so forth. But I don't even know if I'm medium range yet, because it's such a big scale from like, when you look at your channel, like my channel, it's got 10,000 subscribers. I look at a large channel like anything where abs at or bigger. So I think of a large channel as once you get to 100,000 or more subscribers, really, I guess 50,000. If you get 50,000 subscribers, you're a large channel, because it's hard as fuck to get 50,000 subscribers, you know? Like, just because you get 10 doesn't mean 50's coming around very fast, or just because you get 10 doesn't mean 20's coming around very fast, you know? There's a lot of people who do YouTube for 10, 15, 20 years, and they're at 40,000 subscribers. There's people who have been doing YouTube for 5, 6, 7 years, and they got 700 subscribers. Like, I'm in a group called Small YouTube Boost, and it's just like a group with a bunch of YouTubers in there. I think there's like 80,000 people in this group, and you just see everybody's struggles and, you know, how they're frustrated. And so like a lot of times in that group, I like try to give words of wisdom and positivity, you know, because granted, I'm not a big channel, but I've monetized. And that's what most of those people in the group are looking to do, is they just want to monetize. And so, you know, that's a big deal. Like a lot of people there's a mixed bag about YouTube, because a lot of people who have bigger channels will say to them, well, if you don't love doing it, then you're never going to blah blah blah, or you shouldn't be trying to do this for money or whatever. But it's like, why should you not want to do YouTube for money? Because if that just means your channel is going to get bigger, yeah, you should probably like it a little bit, because YouTube's something that's hard to do, like, consistently. It's hard to consistently put out videos that fail if you don't like to do it, you know. Like I spent 6-7 months putting out videos that were just flopping, and you have to love what you do to keep doing it at the beginning. But then there becomes a point to where, you know, you start to pick up some steam, and it starts to get easier, and then your videos start to get views, people start commenting on your videos, you start getting subscribers and all that stuff. And at that point, you should probably start focusing on monetizing, because you can do more content. Like, once you start monetizing, it makes it more, it justifies all the time that you put into it, you know? All right, Rogue, have a good one. So, like, how can I put this? My goal was always to monetize. Obviously, my goal was always to monetize. And my goal was always to grow a big channel. But my goal wasn't to compromise my standards or my beliefs to do that. So, like, there's been times where I've thought about, I want to do a reaction channel, but I don't want to do, the only reason I haven't done a reaction channel yet is because I know myself, and I know at some point I'm going to start covering some bullshit that I shouldn't be covering. Like, I know, like, that Will Smith shit, I would have covered that, but that's not really important. That's not really, I'm not really like, I don't want to get in a situation to where I start doing something and I'm covering stuff that is stupid. Like, I don't want to be covering Fresh and Fit, ABBA and Preach beef. I don't want to be covering all these hot YouTube topics that blow up. But I know that if I start doing like reaction videos, I'm going to start covering all this bullshit, just because you start focusing on views, because you're like, oh man, I just got 200,000 views on this video talking about Will Smith. Let's find some more drama, because that's what everybody wants to see, and that's not what I want to do. I don't want to turn into that. But I really do want to do. I did the Packy chip challenge for y'all though. You know what I'm saying? I did that for y'all's comic relief. I don't mind stuff like that. That's just your reaction to what you're doing. But like reactions, like when you're watching somebody else's content and you're reacting to it, or like you're reacting to like social issues or stuff like that. And I don't want to be like, I don't want to get into a lane either where I'm just like commenting on like manosphere stuff, because I'm not an expert, just like these people aren't experts. So I don't want to get into like doing videos where I'm giving like relationship advice, because I'm not a relationship expert. I'm freaking divorced. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a relationship expert, I'd still be married, So like, I don't want to get running in these lanes to where I'm on the internet perpetrating to where I'm, something that I'm not. Like, I do this, I love this lane because it's like, everybody knows what it is. I make music just like y'all. I'm no different than y'all. You know what I'm saying? I try to be as humble as I can, because again, I'm no different than y'all. Like, the only difference between me and y'all is that I'm on camera, and you know what I'm saying, you guys are in the chat. You didn't choose to be on camera. So that's the only difference in my eyes, Not to say one's better than the other, but that's the only difference. I make music just like y'all. I'm learning to get better just like y'all. I like to find new plugins. I like to find new ways to make beats. I like to make music. I like to rap. I like to do all that stuff. I'm pretty good at it. I've been doing it for a long time. So, I mean, you guys know what the drill is, I've never said that I'm like this freaking Hollywood producer who is putting out multi-million dollar, I never said I got placements with major artists, nothing like that. I'm just trying to be, 1,000, What do y'all talked about what on a battle rap channel? Did you ever go check out my boy though? That's the question, Viral. Did you ever go check out St. Mike after the last stream? Dr. Phil on the beats. Yo, he said I started watching you originally because my favorite YouTube producer. Who was beefing? I mean, you don't have to say if you don't want to. Was it when Curtis King and Busy Work started beefing? I appreciate you rocking though. Was it when they was beefing or who was beefing? I'm just nosy, so I want to know. I want to know who was really beefing. I want to know who turned you to me. Having MG was beefing? I didn't even know they had beef. I know they're cool again now. I didn't know they had beef. Well, Ab's my guy. You already know that. But I didn't even know they was beefing. But they cool now. I know she's been shouting him out lately and stuff. Cause I remember I remember when I first got into YouTube, dude, it's crazy to me that I've been doing this shit for 2 years now, over 2 years. It is absolutely insane. And really, like the first, I guess, 6 months was light. So coming up in July, I've like really, really been doing this for like 2 years where I've been dropping like 2-3 videos a week, and it's just crazy to me. Like the time, it doesn't feel like it's so spread out. It feels like it's all like together like this. And so like, I just remember certain spans. Like when I first started doing YouTube videos, I remember when I was watching live streams with like Av and like MG. I don't really watch a lot of MG's content. Every once in a while I'll hop into his live streams or something because they'll pop up in my feed. But I remember they were always shouting each other out. They were always giving each other love and always shouting each other out in the content. Why are you so blurry? But they would always shout each other out and give each other love and so on and so forth. So I didn't even catch their beef. He said, "How you know you're bombed? How do you know you're bombed when you're about to type your weed order in the chat?" Yeah, I don't know if I could. Yo, the thing about that too is like herb be like, it'd be fucking me up now too. I don't know if I could ever fuck with that shit again either. Maybe one day. I would have to have like a month off of life in order to make that happen though. I'd have to I'd have to hit 100,000 subscribers, and then I would have to like be able to like afford to take a month off so that I could get reaccustomed. Cause it's like, dude, if I smoke some herb, I'm going to sleep in like a half hour, depending on how much. Cause like I just can't do it no more. I just can't do it. Like my it's just been too long, One thing I will say about YouTube though, that I will again, and I'm not here to. It's not my job to defend somebody, or it's not my job to put anybody down. So you'll see on my channel, I don't necessarily. I at least I try not to take shots at people, like, cause I'm not about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about that. I'm not about trying to beef with somebody over on the internet that I'll never see in real life. Or that, I'm just not trying to beef with nobody on the internet. But one thing I will say is that a lot of times on YouTube, people get too sensitive about somebody critiquing them or critiquing what they're saying or critiquing what they present or put out. But it's like no different than anything else. Like with everything in life, we critique everything as humans. So we critique LeBron James' performance. We critique whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, whether it's sports, music, whether we think Kanye's new album is trash, whether we think this is trash, blah, 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 blah. Well, on YouTube, people get too offended sometimes because sometimes somebody on a different channel will be like, you don't have to do what this person said because blah, 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 blah. Well, that you're allowed to critique what somebody else's thoughts are, what somebody else thinks, because it's no different than the real world. We all critique people. That's part of being a human. People always give their opinions about stuff. Yeah, I agree with that, dude. I'm gonna tell it as it is. And the funny shit is, though, for real, I don't blame him though, man, because it's like that's just who he is, you know. Like I spent a lot of my life in the corporate, and granted, McDonald's, and like Jimmy John's, and restaurants and stuff, being a general manager, but it's still corporate world where you gotta, I was a boss, I was a general manager, so it's not like I was just like a regular employee. So I spent a lot of my life being politically correct. So granted, I was out there getting fucked up, doing drugs, doing stupid ass shit. I still would always be super professional, and I would still always hold myself to a high standard with work and the stuff that I do. So for me, the reason why I am the way that I'm on my channel is because it's just a reflection of what I'm used to doing. I'm used to presenting things a certain way. On the streams, I'm a little more loose. You guys know that. On the streams, I'll curse. I'll joke around a little bit more. I'll be a little bit different because I'm not necessarily worried about presenting. I'm not worried about presenting something in a bad light. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to do a stream, have fun, make some music, talk with y'all, be 1,000, be 100, be real. So I'm just going to be the way that I am on these streams. I'm going to be myself 100%. But with that being said, not everybody's the same. And so that's why I really do appreciate like the content creators that I watch. Like I appreciate Av's content because that's him. Like, dude, I wouldn't kick it with Av. Av's content is a fucking reflection of him. And that's cool. That's good. That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't have everybody in the space trying to act the same. Or like I say this all the time. Y'all know I love Simon Servita. Simon Servita's content is a reflection of him. And that's why I watch his content and why I like it, like Ocean. I like his content. I watch his content because it's a reflection of him. And so everybody's different. All these people are different and their personalities are different. You can tell with some of these people, that's probably how they are in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how you see them on the YouTube videos is how they would be if you met them. Like how you see me right here is how we'd be in real life. If we was kicking it, I'd probably be a little more funny. I'd be cracking a few more jokes because I really do like you'd be here with me, and so like we would feed off each other and stuff, and I'd be cracking more jokes. But yeah, when you say you pull up, I feel that, man. I feel that. Again, I'm not here to defend or that's not what I'm here for, I'm just trying to be me. Yeah, I'm not big on that either because it's like one thing that I've seen on YouTube over all the years that YouTube has been around, even before I had a channel, is that if you beef with the wrong person, dude, that shit could be the end of your channel. Or maybe not necessarily the end of your channel, but that could be a setback that you may not be wanting to come back from. You know what I'm saying? So like if you beef with the wrong person and they have this huge following, dude, their following could be like Beyonce's Beehive, and they can come for your ass. And I'm not here for that, dude. I'm not here for that, because once I go into fucking shit talking mode, I'm not coming out of that. And so then it's like not a good look, because then I'm going to be talking shit to just some random faceless people commenting in my comment section or in my Instagram or whatever it is. Them coming for you from everywhere. And so like I'm not trying to be arguing with 10,000 people over some beef on YouTube about some damn beat, about some 808, Right. What's up, Jay Junior? Yeah, I wish I would have seen that interview. Perk dog, I can already imagine. Like I said, you watch people's content because of their personality. And like I've seen a bunch of your streams now at this point. Um and like dude, you're entertaining as fuck, man. You're super entertaining. I wish you would get a mic stand, but you're super entertaining. Cause you be like, I know you can't tell when you're talking into the mic, and I'm not here to critique you. This is no insult. This is no shot. But sometimes you get the mic and then you be like up on the mic like this, and then it just be sounding all fucked up. Um, I think that's the one thing that you could do to get the audio a little better on those streams is just get a mic stand so that the mic is just situated a certain amount of length away from you. But I mean, you're super entertaining, dude. I can imagine a conversation with you would start with, I went bowling last Thursday, and we'll end up talking about how there's life on Mars to, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. I could just imagine. One year I'm gonna go to NAM. Maybe next year. Don't you have to? How do you get credentials to NAM? Do you have to like? How do you get credentials to go to NAM? Because don't you have to have credentials? I mean, I'm sure I could probably get credentials, but how do you go about that? How do you apply? Who's all going to NAM? Do you guys know from like the community of producers that we all rock with? I know, Perk. Viral, you're going. Who else is going? Like Perk's going. Wag Booty's going. That's dope. That's dope. I'm gonna go sometime in the next couple years. But it might be better for me, like just to wait another year, because I could probably. It's usually big booties, aliens, and beats, and Chick-fil-A, Ab and Bolo. Yeah, that's. That would be dope though if we all like went and got together. Yeah, they all going. Yeah, dude. So I tuned into one of MG's live streams the other night, right? And I don't know what the hell this brother was talking about, dude. It was like 2:30 in the morning, and this dude was talking about, I don't know what the hell he was talking about. I thought he was gonna be making some beats, dude. It was the exact opposite of what I was expecting when I turned that channel on. I was like, what the fuck did I sign up for tonight? I had to I didn't stay in that chat very long. Isn't it in California? Isn't it in Southern California? Like LA? I don't know why my damn my auto zoom isn't working the greatest tonight. I mean, if it's in Atlanta, I know it's not in Atlanta. Yeah, it's in California. So I ain't got California money. I'm going to I'm going to Vegas tomorrow. Maybe next year. But I know I ain't got money for that. Definitely. But that would be dope. It's next month. It's in May. I think, right? May. When is NAM? I'm about to Google it. Oh no, we're not doing the listenings tonight. Berlanto. Welcome though. Let's see. When is NAMM? It's June 3rd to the 5th. So it's like right around the corner. Right around the corner. Well, all right, y'all. I got to go. I got to record this video. Then I got to pack up all the studio equipment. Pleasure is always hanging out with y'all. You already know. I love it. I appreciate y'all. It's gonna be a week or so before I'm back, but I'll still drop content. I'm sorry I didn't drop any content this week. I kind of was just kind of just chilling. So like I didn't really drop that much content after I think Monday. But I'm still gonna drop content while I'm out of town. So I'll have a video, not tomorrow, but I'll have a video Sunday, and then I'll figure it out by then. I don't know how I'm gonna do the content because, like I said, I got my kids. I'm gonna be doing videos with my kids. I'm not gonna post those. Those are just kids making skits and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, y'all be easy, man. Y'all take care. Have a good week.